everyone, and welcome back to A Mile in My Stilettos. Today I'm going to be doing a box braid tutorial, and these are the items that I'll be using. Some edge booster, or you can use edge control if that's what you have. Some Blue Magic, yes, I gotta keep my hair healthy in these protective styles, hun. A rat tooth comb, and 2 clips. Now, normally I might have used more clips, but I can't find my clips. So anyway, I used 2 clips, but let's jump right into this tutorial. Okay everyone, so you're going to start off with your edge booster or edge control gel. After you've parted your hair, you're just going to put it at the crease of each part, and that's going to help give your box braids a sleeker look when you braid them, as well as keep your hair in place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to part my hair with my struggle comb. You guys, this comb is struggling. I should have just went to the other room and got the other one. But anyways, just try to get it as neat as possible and go ahead from there and add some more edge control. Now, I add Blue Magic here. Yes, keep that hair hydrated, honey. You can use whatever type of leave-in you feel is best for your hair texture or type. I use Blue Magic. Now, let's get close up. This loop technique that I use is where I have the braiding hair being the 2 pieces that are the third legs for my braid. I don't know how to say it right, you guys, but you see what I'm doing. I can show you better than I can tell you, honey. If you didn't get that, don't worry. I'm actually going to do several close-up shots of that. You saw I had this hair nice and long, but here comes another close-up. And again, I'm applying the grease and the edge control. I comb it out a little bit just to make sure that the hair will lay as sleek as possible when it's inside of the braid. This is another way that you can do it. Instead of letting the hair be loose, you can twist it up. So depending on your hair texture and type, it might be better for you to twist it like this. So I'm just showing you that as well. And then again, you're using those 2 braids and those 2 strands of hair, and your hair is going to be the third. And you're just braiding like you're plaiting your hair like normal, you guys. Now, I'm going to get ready to show you how I add in additional hair to make my braids extra long, okay? So you see, you just add it and then you continue the braid. If you didn't get it, again, don't worry. I will be doing this all over again, close up, for you to see it multiple times, multiple angles. Don't worry. Now, you want to make sure that your hair stays the same density in each strand. So if one strand seems to get a little thin, you just pull a little bit of hair from one of the other strands, like you see me doing right here in slow motion, and you add it to the other strand. This is actually the same concept that you use when you are beginning your braid and you need to add the additional length to your natural hair for your extension. You're going to pull a strand of hair from one of the other extension hairs and add it to your natural hair. What you see me doing here is pulling my hands down through the hair. That's to keep it from getting tangled. You want to do that as you braid frequently, just to make sure it doesn't get all tangly. When I started this next braid, when you're braiding the back of your hair, it's easiest to do like you saw me just do and swing that hair over the back of your head. If you missed it, don't worry, I'm gonna do it again. I'm doing all of these things multiple times to make sure you guys get it so you can save that money. You could do your braids at home, honey. Okay, again with the grease, you guys are about to get another close up see, I swung the hair over. And I'm about to get my hand out of the way so you can see how I'm doing this. Yep. Make sure you pull your hair taut, not necessarily tight, but taut, so that you're getting as close to your scalp as possible for that, I guess, grip game situation, you know, people be talking about. My grip game is not strong, but, you know, it's enough to have these braids in my hair and looking neat. So if that's what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. And then you're just going to continue to braid your hair. Again, I'm showing you about how much hair I use, because when you're adding that additional strand, you don't want a lump in the middle of your braid. So you want to make sure it's kind of like less hair than what you currently have in your braid. You're swinging it around, you're looping it just like last time. And I'm actually going to give you a close-up so you can see what that's looking like. So this is where I attached it, and you can see it's just kind of flowing with the braid. It's a little like whatever, but nobody need to be all up in your hair. All right, you guys, so for the next step, you're going to need a towel and some very boiling hot water. This part is when you're sealing the ends of your braids. So I am going to put the towel over my shoulder like this. I'm going to get my braids. You can get a chunk of them. And I'm going to start putting them into this very hot water. Be very, very, very careful not to burn yourself. If you want your braids to be crinkly at the end or curly, this is the time that you would put the rollers on it or braid it up and then dip it into the water. I want my ends to be straight. I'm going for a nice sleek look, and so I'm just gonna dip them straight in. You wanna hold your hair in the water for about 30 to 60 seconds. Now, once that time has passed, you're going to go ahead, you're going to start lifting your braids out of the water. It's going to be extremely hot. So you guys, as soon as you start lifting it out, put your towel around the hair. Make sure none of the hair is going to come in contact with your body, or you will burn yourself. Okay, and once the first batch is done, you're going to repeat that same step again, doing small sections around your hair. Alrighty, and then I'm going to get some setting mousse stuff. There we go. Mousse it up. Gonna apply that to my braids. Honestly, I don't know if this step is 100% necessary, but they do it when you go to the shop. They be putting the mousse, so I'm gonna put the mousse. I don't know if it helps them lay sleeker. I don't know. They do it, so I'm doing it. I do apply it more so on the braids and less so on my roots, just because I got that 4C natural and I'm not trying to puff it up. You know what I mean, y'all? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this box braid tutorial, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you can check out the other tutorials I'll have for you guys. Until next time, peace.